Only 3 hours from Melbourne, at Mount Buller, you'll never miss a moment. What did we do on the weekend? Well, just 3 hours from Melbourne, I got in a little exercise. The kids played in the park. We enjoyed the fresh air, and my hubby went for a ride. It was wonderful to treat ourselves with all of this right on our doorstep. At Mount Buller, you'll never miss a moment.
And welcome to the 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam at Mount Buller. We've got a huge crowd here tonight. We've got 14 of the best rail riders in the country up there waiting to show you what they got. There's $10,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs. Tonight we've got some very special guests here. We've got Max Zebe, we've got Ethan Dice. Welcome. These guys have travelled a long way from Austria, from the US. Guys, you're out here today. Max, I saw you shred in the park. How do you find Mount Buller?
Oh, it's been epic, man. It's my first time in Australia, and man, I love this place. Like, I haven't been boarding for 2 months. Getting back today, like, the sun was out. It couldn't have been better. Shredding with this guy, it's been epic.
Right, I heard you've been having a good time in Mexico surfing.
Oh, of course I did, man. Like, how can I not? It's been the sickest time out there, so... And it's a heavy trip, like, going all over the place, but I'm so stoked to be here, and yeah, it will be fun for sure.
Brad, awesome to have you here. Ethan, this is not your first time to Australia, but your first time to Mount Buller?
Yes, sir, third time, yeah, and this contest is going to be insane. Like, everyone's ripping, setup is perfect. It's a little cold, little windy, but these guys are so good, it's not going to matter at all. Like,
these guys are veterans. As I said, it's the 14th year of the event, so a lot of these guys have competed. They know the conditions. Sometimes we get the weather, sometimes we get the wind. Doesn't matter. We get the crowd, we get the hype, and we get these riders going. So, Max, you actually made qualifications today, and you should be riding in the event tonight?
I will. I try my best. I felt a little weird. I have new boots, new board, but... it felt good. The setup is fun to ride, and yeah, it will be all good. I'm stoked.
We're stoked to see you compete. I think it's going to show the local guys, push them a little bit. Every year this event, we seem to see something crazy happening. The setup is unique. What we're kind of seeing from these riders, we want to see them hit every feature. We want consistency. We want them to really challenge themselves. And as you'll see, there's like a really 3 separate rails, different launch ramps. So it's really like utilizing the whole course. And really throwing down and landing those tricks. So, you guys have obviously competed, hit a lot of rails in your time. Like, how do you think this setup is?
Well, it's actually really fun to ride. Like, walking up here last night, I was like feeling a little, like I was kind of scared because it looked so big, but now with the snow and the shapers did an epic job. And like riding it before, it felt way mellow, and man, it's like awesome. The setup is so fun to ride.
there's a lot of options. You can transfer, and now that they push the lip back, you can gap into the down rail or whatever they're feeling they can do. So it's going to be cool. I know that for sure. Yeah, plenty of options.
Awesome. So I guess, like I said, today we had 20 riders compete to qualify. The top 14 made it through. So they're all up there ready to go. So I think we're going to now shoot through to the highlights of the qualifiers so you can guys see how today's action went down. First lot of riders dropping in, hitting this lower section, warming up. First round of warm-ups. Max Zebe causing trouble already. Young Luke Slater there, little local legend. He's competed in this event many, many times. So these guys are really looking to hit every rail here. Center side rails. Choice Dark with the front board. So we got 14 of the top qualifiers here, and then last year's winner, Jai Carney, he gets a straight pass, straight to the finals, because his last year's winner is also 6-time winner of this event over the 13 years. Slide there. Got Cal coming in. Nice little board slide. Nice little backside nose press there. We got another international rider there, Mario from Austria. A lot of these guys, you know, travel from Jindabyne, other resorts, internationals to come compete. It is the longest running snowboard event in Australia. All right, guys, getting ready again to really warm up with this lower section. They leave drop in that side rail. Coming a little unstuck. Nice front blunt there. These guys are not going to hold back. Top 14 riders, given they're all to compete. Hard way, front one, back, switch 50-50. Troy Stark, one of the most consistent riders out here. Darkani, nice little tail press. So you're going to see these guys just hit this lower section. Then we're gonna, as we get warmed up, we're gonna open up that top section. You're gonna see them up in the scaffolding. You're gonna really see what these guys have got. Local legend, Harry Green, took out last year's best trick. Let's see what he's got this year. Almost through another little session here. Front blunt, 2.7 just coming unstuck. All right, these guys are heading back up now. I'd like to thank the Mount Buller Park crew for their epic work in setting up this event. A lot of man hours go into this. This is the main access to the village, to the main chairlift, so closing it off is a big effort. These guys get it done year after year. We got Ethan Dice down there on the shovel, getting that landing nice for these riders. So just a little landing reset there. Get it nice and smooth. Got a huge crowd here tonight. One of the busiest weekends of the year up at Mount Buller. All right, these guys are almost ready to go again. Luke Stavely, front blunt 2-7. We got Bo Fisher coming in. We're half cab over. All right, these guys are getting warmed up. Troy Staza. All right, so we got Mario all the way from Austria, front blunt 2-7. Got Josh dropping, back flip on that side rail. You see these guys like every run trying to hit a different feature. Oh! Cow, nice little front board. There we got Max getting a little toe in from Xander. Nice little front lip there. So, these guys. What's that? Whenever. All right, so all these riders heading back up, strapping in. It's a little windy up top here, but these guys don't care. They're giving it all. Like I said, there's over $10,000 in cash and prizes up for grabs. You know, this event brought to you by GoPro, Mount Buller, Pirate Life, and Burton Snowboards. Anyone watching this live feed from their comfort of their couch up at Mount Buller, hope to see you at Mooseheads for the after party tonight. Alright, Luke Stavely dropping front blunt 270, super clean. Andy dropping back lip. So these guys tonight, first place $4,000 up for grabs, second $2,000, third $1,000. We got $1,000 for best trick. Nice little backside nose press.
The longest running event in the Southern Hemisphere. Not only is tonight going to be some heated action, but you can head to the after party. 9 p.m. in Moosehead Bar. It's absolutely going to go off. I'll see you all there.
So tonight, another new addition to this event is now the Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam is part of the Burton Qualifier Series. This is a network of internationally recognised events designed to support grassroots snowboarding around the globe. So at this year, Burton will be offering a new award. It's the Qualifiers Award, going out to the most committed, most impressive, up and comer on the event. So it might not be the winner of the event. It might be someone who's just really given it their all, showing up. This prize is going to be judged. We're going to have Ethan and Max choose the winner of this event. The winner will receive a return trip from Australia to the USA to compete in the final event at Seven Springs in Pennsylvania, where at that event there's a 10K prize purse. So one of these guys tonight is going to get to go to the US, all expenses paid trip. So adding a new prize to tonight's event on top of the over $10,000. So really great to see these new additions come in and really amp these guys up to give it their all.
Make sure you check that name. He's a little... There he is. He's getting up there.
All right, we have the youngest competitor ever in the history, little Zephyr from the Surf Coast, walking up to hit this feature. He's 12 years old. I know when I was 12 years old, I was not hitting rails or even snowboarding for that fact. So little kid ripped in qualifiers, made it through. Stoked to have him here competing.
That was weird. I want to hear it. Send it. Come on. The more you guys shout tonight, the more these guys are going to throw down.
Nice little half cab 50-50. These guys are getting warmed up. All right. Got Bo Fisher here dropping down on that side rail. All right, we're just going to send all the riders up. Little reset. Marshall, Xander for Burton, controlling these riders, making sure there's enough space, everyone's safe, out of the landing. Big shout out to the Burton Australia crew. Any of you guys up in Sydney watching, what's up? Ready to go. Switch, nose press, super clean. Giacani, six-time winner coming in. Super clean lip slide there on that side rail. Our Austrian rider in there, just coming a little unstuck on that landing. Got a local legend, Harry Green, coming in. Good shredder, front broad pencil out. Harry took out the best trick award last year. It was pretty epic. See what he's got. Hardway front one, switch 50-50. Here he is, the youngest competitor ever at Cattleman's. Zephyr with a sick board slide. Yeah, Z-Man. Super rad to see them shredding. Lukey, nice little front board. These guys are nice and warmed up now.
Alright, so these guys are competing for up to $10,000 tonight. First place is taking out $4,000, second place $2,000, and third place $1,000. We've got
So
the
you guys
best two,
are
which is taking
watching
out
the
$1,000.
14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam, presented by GoPro, Pirate Life Brewery, Burton Snowboards, and Mount Buller. Look at that. Burton team rider Ethan Dice not competing on the tools, shaping that landing. If anyone knows how to get a takeoff perfect, it's this guy right here. Making sure these riders have optimal takeoff. Local legend Cal there, nice little board slide.
Heading over to the United States to compete against the best riders in the world.
I'm here with Ethan, who's on the shovel. Ethan, how's the riding going tonight, mate?
Super good, dude. The lips are looking good too. Oh, Max!
There's your boy Max there.
It's insane. It's only gonna get better too, man. I'm stoked.
These guys are just getting warmed up, like I said, just getting a feel for it. Oh, like I said, they're starting to throw down. They want a piece of that prize purse, over $10,000. Troy Sturrock, front blunt, 2-7, textbook. Here we have 6-time champion Jai Carney, just getting warmed up. There it is. We're going to really see Jai throw down when we open this up to that top section. They start gapping. Harry Green coming in. Whoa.
Was that cap 270 or is that regular?
I think that was cap 270, yeah.
Wow.
Super clean from Harry. Here we got Luke, who's ready to go. Just waiting patiently. Luke is not afraid to throw himself down this set, as you will see later on, I'm sure. All right, all riders back up. Luke Stavely coming in.
And that's when the real heat starts. The judges tonight are looking for creativity, distancing, and trick creation.
There we go. Bo dropping in that hard way half cab. So like I said, these judges really looking for creativity, hitting each one of these 3 rails differently. It's hard to tell sometimes these guys are riding switch, regular. They're so smooth. Here he goes again, 3-second hit. Little Zephyr getting a toe in. Sick little board side.
Little Zephyr, absolutely ripping, 12 years old, the youngest competitor ever to compete at Cattleman's.
Andy coming in.
Andy Jones,
Just
switch front blunt 270.
Andy James, known for his super clean switch riding. Oh, Josh just hitting that side rail there. Jai getting a little toe in there from Xander. Oh, little back tail pop up. All right, this guy's heading back up. Wasted notes. Got this huge crowd here. She's a bit windy down there, but they don't care. They're toughing it out. Watching these guys throw down for that huge prize purse. And then that title taken out, the 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam. The longest running snowboard event in Australia. and one of the most iconic and prestigious. I was lucky enough to see this event be born back in the day. Shane Carter, Paul Colby had the crazy idea of having this comp on this feature in the village, and this is what's become today, 14 years later. We've got a long list of legends that have won this event, starting with Mikey Williams and Chris Bodle, taking dual winners. We got Max Cooks, Robbie Walker, Tom Pelly, Jai, Red Dog's taking it out. So a great list of local legends. Who's going to take it out tonight? Time will tell. Ethan getting back on the shovel there, just smoothing out that takeoff for these guys. Here we got Bo dropping. Oh, back to 7. Super sick. Bo Fisher. Here we go. Mario from Austria coming in that centre rail. Nose press back, one out. Wow. Nice broadside, 2-7 out. Here we got Jai. So got on that side rail. Just coming up a bit short there. Landing in some nice soft snow. Troy Sturrock. Front 2-7. Here we got little Zephyr coming in. Super sick board slide. Zephyr just filling it out. 12 years old, competing with Australia's top riders. That cow coming in. Front board pretzel. Andy dropping. Switch back nose press. So clean you can hardly tell he's riding backwards. Max Zeve, front 2-7. Like I said before, Max has come straight from Mexico from a surfing trip. Come here to Mount Buller. He was shredding the park today with all the locals. Qualified. Competing with these guys, he's having a ball. Yeah, Max. All right, we've got it's looking nice out there. These clouds are kind of clearing. A bit more visibility for these guys. With that front blunt 2-7. Got Harry getting a little toe in, just getting a bit more speed. Front 2-7.
We've got 15 of the first riders here tonight. How's it going? How are you finding the feature?
So these guys all had to qualify today. We had 2 heats, 20 riders in total. Top 14 through to this night final.
Everett defining it.
Here we got Luke Stavely about to drop. Coming to that centre rail. Back one switch 50-50. Super clean. Luke's been a Mount Buller local for a long time. Bo! Just clipping that rail and Hitting his hip on the end there. He seems all right. He's up. He's tough.
Oh, going for the front floor pretzel there.
All right, here we got Mario about to drop. All the way from Austria. Nice nose press, back one out. Super clean. That's what the judges want to see. Technical, clean rail tricks.
Back ladies, 50-50. All right, riders, there's 15 more minutes until the gap opens. 15 more minutes.
So we got 15 minutes of riding, and then we're going to open up this gap. And we're going to let these guys go wild up top.
Let's not forget about the girls. We've had Courtney Phillipson, Jess Rich.
Ethan just doing a quick cleanup.
Over the years. This event has been running for 14 years and has made so many historical moments in Australian snowboarding.
Just going to pinch Jai Carney here real quick. Jai. Jai, how you feeling out there tonight, mate?
Not my best. I'm a bit injured at the moment. Every hit, I can feel it. I'm feeling my tailbone, so I'm a bit disappointed. But I'm trying. I'm still trying to have fun. So.
Brad, man. Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Jai Carney, 6-time winner there. Little injured. Every shot he has at this seems to hurt, so he's still out there giving it his best. So like I said, we've got 15 minutes until we open up this gap. Cal, nice little front tail. Max Debe coming through. Showing the boys how it's done. Luke, nice little front blunt fakie. Go Harry, back to 7. Saw him nail that in qualifiers today. I'm sure he's going to get that next shot. All right. These guys dropping in. Green here, Harry. How's the event tonight?
Beautiful. We got some really great riders, a really good crew tonight. Weather's good. The park crew have done an amazing job. Everyone's really good vibes, and this event's just riding with everyone's mates. It's the funnest night of my year every year. So
awesome, man. Well, thanks for the quick minute. Get back to that with shred, bro. That was Harry Green. He took out the best trick last year. I'm sure he's got some good bag of tricks there. We're going to see tonight when they open this up, get this gap going. All right. Front pretzel there.
Off the top there, Ethan Dees, the highest paid shoveler in the world.
All right, Troy Starrett coming in, switch, popping out, 3, spin to win.
50-50 front 3 from showing us how it's done.
So like I said, these guys are competing for $10,000 in prize money. It's first place, $4,000, second place, $2,000, third place, $1,000. Then we've got the best trick, $1,000. Max Sebe, back to 7, as clean as you like.
Back to 70.
Holding on. Ethan just getting that lip as pristine as possible. All right, these guys heading back up, so probably around 10 more minutes. And then we're going to open up this gap. And then we're going to see what these guys have got.
At 9 o'clock at Moosehead, a massive thanks to Pirate Life Brewing and Burton for putting on the after party.
Tonight's event brought to you by GoPro, Pirate Life Brewery, Mount Buller, and Burton Snowboards. Super rad. These guys support this event, support local riders. Put this huge show on for this crowd. I'm looking out in the crowd right now. There is hundreds of people here. I think it's the busiest night Buller's going to have this season by the looks of it. So hopefully some of them come to the after party at Mooseheads. We're going to be all up there celebrating, congratulating the winners. Harry Green just going for it. Also tonight up at Mooseheads, we're going to see the launch of the Pirate Life Frontside Ale. So it's a collab beer with Burton, pretty sick. There'll be a few of those flowing. And we got Bo Fisher coming in. Hardway, front 2-7. Up Mario. Back one, switch nose press. We got Luke Staley in that center rail. Solid tail press there, holding it right to the end. Andy James. Front 2-7 on that side rail. Holding on. Got Troy Sturrock getting a bit of a toe in from Xander. Switch back lip on that side rail. Super sick. Going for that back one. Switch 50-50 there. Huge thanks to the Mount Buller Park crew here, working tirelessly, getting this thing set up, shoveling snow, getting it all into place, getting it all picture perfect for these guys so they can really do what they do. Dropping into that switch back lip on that center rail. Here we got Max dropping in. Super steezy. Harry with the big toe in there from Xander. That back 2-7, as clean as you like. I knew he had it in him. We saw him get unstuck last time, but he just nailed that. We got Bo Fisher dropping in. Right. All right, under 10 minutes to go. Luke Staveley. Andy James front 2-7. Troy Sturrock coming in. Half cat 50-50, front 3 out. As technical as it gets. This is what the judges want to see. Super clean, super technical. Attacking every rail.
Josh Anderson shredding it up tonight.
pinch one of these riders quickly as they're walking up, getting reset.
Right, so riders, one more hit on the down.
Grab Andy James real quick, just going to pinch him. Andy, how you feeling out there, mate? How's the condition?
Good. Yeah, loving it. It's awesome. Beautiful night, Numbula. Yeah.
You're ripping out there, so get back out there and treat.
Oh well, thanks, Rob. Cheers.
All right, these guys just eager to get back up there and show what they've got. Andy, one of the most technical switch riders out there. You can hardly tell the way he rides. We got Max Zebe, straight from Mexico to the snow, front blunt 2.7. After this trip, Max tells me he's off to Indo on another surfing mission. It is his off season, so he's stoked to get some snowboarding in. So like I said earlier, a new addition to this comp is one of these guys will win a return ticket to the US to compete in the Burton Qualifier Series in Seven Springs in Pennsylvania, where they can go and compete with all other winners from all other comps and have a go at that 10K prize purse. So pretty epic that one of these guys is going to get on a plane and head over to the US. It's the first time we've seen this event included in that Burton Qualifier Series, so it's super rad. Every year we see a new addition thrown in. Really make these guys put in the work. Andy James from Jindabyne coming in, front 2.7, 270 out.
Just so you guys know, the judges are looking for trick variation, creativity, and consistency tonight. And obviously, once that gap opens up, it's going to be a whole other ball game.
2.7 on that side right there, super clean.
And it's exciting to see what these guys are throwing down tonight.
I just looked up at the scaffolding. We've got some riders up there waiting, ready to go. Keen as beans. Cal, local front 2.7. You can hear the local support team there. Bo Fisher coming in. We've got Harry Green coming in, switch. I think in the fog up there I can see Luke Staveley and Troy Sturrock up on the scaffolding, eagerly awaiting for us to open up this gap.
All right, we're going to do a little cleanup of this course.
We just got the Buller Park crew here.
And then the gap is open. You guys shout for the gap. We want to see clips on the rails. Excellent.
All right, here we go. We've got the park crew cleaning up the course. We're just going to grab. All right, we got the local guys here, all heading up the scaffolding. Got the Buller Park crew just reshaping, cleaning up. Crowd's getting amped.
Once again, a huge thanks to Trevor Snowboards, Mount Buller, GoPro, and Tyre Live Room for putting on this awesome event. The after party's going to go now at night. So we'll see you all there.
All right.
These guys did so well, but they can freak a party as well.
These guys are all set, waiting to start that drop in, hit that gap to rail. Looks like Luke Staveley's going to christen it for this 2014 Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam. Like I said, we've got 14 of the best rail riders in the country with some internationals here throwing down for that over 10K prize purse. So this is where it's going to get rad. Every year we see these guys get super creative, and it's a new transfer, it's a new trick on these new features which we're going to open up now.
I've never seen a more efficient parking in the mountain of terrain park periods. These guys know how to do their job, that's for sure.
All right, we're not far off. Park crew just doing the final touches, raking the course, getting it set. Just waiting on the official marshal there, Xander, to open it up. Xander says it's open. And the gap is open. We got Luke Staveley dropping with a smooth gap front lip. We've got Troy Starrick coming in. Just gap to that side rail. Just working out, they're going to work out that speed to hit that. We got Mario coming in, just with a huge back lip on that side rail. We've got some new riders here tonight that haven't competed in the past and haven't hit this gap feature, so they've got to really feel it out. All right, Andy James coming in, starting off with a switch back lip, not messing around. We got Bo Fisher coming in, gap front board. Got Harry Green coming in, gap back 50-50 on that side rail. Harry Green getting a lot of support up here. Little Mansfield legend. All right, so a little bit more of a gap here as these guys make their way up to the top of the scaffolding. These guys get 45 minutes to really warm up, hit this gap. So we've got plenty of time for these guys to nail what they want to get. Nice little gap front board there. Sorry. Gap front lip, excuse me. And then, like I said, some of these guys have not hit this gap yet. It's their first time qualifying, so they've got to feel it out, get used to it. One of those riders is Max Zebe, dropping in, coming in with a super smooth gap front lip on that side rail.
Coming all the way from Italy, burning the GoPro doing a huge trip. They're traveling around Australia.
Yeah, go.
Putting up all the results. So make sure you check
Gap
out
board slide there.
Australia's Instagram for all that they're getting up to.
So we got Cam Staveley and that side rail to board slide. Like I said, Cam is not afraid. I know what Cam Staveley's done in the past at this event. I'm excited to see what he's going to bring tonight. All right, I think I see Troy Starrick up there Dropping in, coming in. Super clean gap nose press on that side rail. Got Mario. Big gap back lip on that side rail. Josh Anderson with a huge gap back lip side there on that side rail.
Just so you guys know, this isn't like a normal terrain park feature. This is in the streets and putting their body on the line. With just over 40 minutes
Andy
left.
James coming in, switch.
Andy James, going in front. With just over
Cap
40 minutes
2-7.
left. They've really got to step things up.
Bo Fisher going for that back three to that center rail. Harry,
Harry Green, backside lip slip.
gap back lip, super sick.
Oh, Dean Reedy.
I think these guys are well and truly warmed up. Keen to make the most of this last 40 odd minutes here. Mount Buller Park crew there just shoveling away, getting that landing as good as possible for these riders. So well and truly into this 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam here at Mount Buller, the longest running snowboard event in Australia. Max Zebe dropping in, just coming in. That gap to back lip, super sick. All these riders, they're all bros, they're all friends, they egg each other on, they amp each other up. It's great to see. Little nose grab to front board. Mount Buller local, Cal, gap front board. All right, Cam Stabley about to drop. Coming to this side, top rail. Going for the gap, nails it first go, Cam Stabley. 50-50 with a huge transfer to that center rail. We've seen it before, nailed it first go. Like I said, that boy is not afraid. Troy Sturrock doing that 50-50 front lip down there. I know these guys make it look easy, but more outstanding, it's pretty scary. Front 2-7.
They're going to get a flight and everything paid for to go and compete in the Burton qualifying series in Seven Springs, Pennsylvania, with up to $10,000 to be won for first place.
Local rider Cal there getting some support from the Mount Buller locals. All right, so still plenty of time for these guys to really throw down, give it their all for that first place $4,000.
We got 35 minutes.
35 minutes left. Andy James coming in, switch 2-7.
Andy James going for it.
All right, we got Harry Harry Green coming in that side. Back to 7. Clean as you like. We've got Bo. Is he going for that back? Oh! There was Sparks. Bo's all good. He's up. He's up. Nice gap back lip. There is that nose grab front board. So roughly 30-35 minutes left of these guys hitting this gap. The top 14 riders in the country. Cow coming in, gap back lip. Luke Stavely dropping in, coming in with the coming in hot, Superman over the stairs.
That was the Superman, not a takeoff. Tom Kelly step aside. We got a new front flipper account. Way better than Tom Kelly.
All right, there's guys heading back up, getting to the top of that scarf, waiting, taking their turn. Over 30 minutes left of this insane snowboarding here at the 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam, presented by GoPro, Private Life Brewery, Mount Buller and Burton Snowboards. Don't forget, tonight's the launch of the Pirate Life Burton beer at the after party up at Mooseheads. Here we got Troy coming in switch. Just coming off a little short there. Max Zebe coming in. There we go, all the way from Austria. Mario with going for that front 360. He seems all right. These guys can take a beating, that's for sure.
Josh Anderson's dropping in next.
Josh, front 2.7. Andy James coming in switch, as clean as you like. Harry's back up, back to, go for that back 3.
Harry dominates this scene so hard. Mount Buller local, born and bred. Dance boy.
All right, so over 30 minutes left of these guys giving it their all to try and take the title of the 14th annual Cattleman's event here at Mount Buller. Who's going to take it out? Time will tell. Bo Fisher back with a backflip to that centre rail. We have never seen that here in the 14-year history. Has he got it in him? He's up, unstrapped, ready to get back up. There you go. Hitting that 50-50 through that super tight kink there. First time we've seen someone try that tonight. All right. Got Luke Stavely dropping in. There it is. Has he got it? Yes! Tame Dog over the stair set. The crowd loved it.
Talented snowboarder in the medal winners, Luke Stavely, can jump on the board and just shred straight up.
Huge gap back lip there. We got Cal coming in. Nice little board slide there on that side rail. Nice little gap there. Just going to send these riders back up. Bo Fisher leading the charge there. Getting back up to the top. Will we see that backflip to center rail?
That's 14 years in the making.
Let's hope so.
And Bo Fisher going for a backflip to board slide. When you think Cattleman's has hit its tipping point,
like I said, each year these guys push the limits of tricks, and we see some madness like we just saw there from Bo. We got Troy Sturrock, drop it in switch, 2-7 front board.
Pete Long is old news.
Alright. We got Austrian legend Max Zebe coming in. Switch 2-7. As clean as you like. The kid's always got a smile on his face. He's having a ball here at Mount Buller. First time here. Here's Austrian counterpart. Front 3, 50-50. Just coming a little bit unstuck there.
These guys are giving it everything they've got. This is not easy.
So under half an hour to go.
Josh
This top
frontside 270.
14 best rail riders in the country here. Andy James coming in, switch on that side rail.
Backside 270.
So nice. Harry Green coming in, half cab 50-50 there. All right, let these riders up. Pretty excited to look at the top of that dropping ramp and see Bo Fisher. We've seen what he's been trying. Will we see it this go?
We're talking 15 of the best snowboarders in the world about to give it everything they got. I want to see Bo Fisher backflip to freaking board slide the pedal. I want to see everything. These guys have to give it everything. $10,000 on the line.
All right, all riders are up. Park crew are just giving the landing a bit of a rake there. It's taking a pounding from these riders, giving it their all.
We're making this event so iconic. 14 years in the making.
All right, we're all clear. We got Bo Fisher dropping, hitting this side rail, 50-50.
Guys, you gotta seriously lift up.
Going for that gap.
Scream for these riders. 30 minutes left. Give me some noise. Give me more noise.
Hitting that kink. Riding away, super sick. First rider we've seen done that tonight. All right, up at the dropping, we've got Cal. And that gap front board of that side rail.
All right, everybody, let's hear some noise.
All right, these guys
Look at him. The Prince of
battling the elements here. She's windy, she's foggy. They don't care, they're giving it a go.
everybody.
Cam Stavely signaling to the side, top rail.
And Richie.
Here he goes. Coming in 50-50 to front board transfer. We're going to see that by the end of the night, I'm sure. Nice little nose grab front board there. Troy Sturrock dropping on that side. Yeah, Troy. So this is where these guys are going to get creative, hitting these top rails, transfers, gap. We're going to see it all. All right, these guys making their way back up. Under half an hour left of these top 14 riders competing for that over 10K prize purse. Don't forget, one of these guys is going to win a return trip to the US to compete in the finals of the Burton Qualifier Series. All expenses paid. There we go. Mario all the way from Austria. Just Josh Anderson. Front board gap. Super sick. Andy James, that nice late front 2-7 board. Harry Green doing that. Here we go. Bo Fisher. He is giving it his all tonight, old Bo. Hope you guys are enjoying this action on this live stream. These guys are giving it their all, and I think the best is yet to come. As we've seen in previous years, these guys seem to really push it to the last minute. Thanks again to these super hard-working Mount Buller Park crew. They've been at it all day, all last night. Once this event wraps up, they're going to clean it up, reset. Back to 7. Nice little gap, 50-50 there. All right, Luke, signal to hit that side top rail. Gap, going for it. I don't think he'll be giving up just yet.
That's looking like a best trick there.
Troy Sturrock.
Troy Sturrock, backside, broadside, through the kink. First one
Hitting that kink.
He's feeling a little bit kinky. Oh! I take that back. We got another kinky rider.
So these riders really getting creative on here, trying to hit every feature, hit the gap, hit the kink, top rail transfers. We're going to see it all. We've got $1,000 up for that best trick tonight. So these guys really giving it to get that one trick, stay consistent with everything else. And they're not slowing down. They will give it their all. 20 minutes left, and we're going to see the best of these guys yet to come.
20 more minutes. 20 more minutes.
All right. That 50-50 front lip.
He's definitely ticking the boxes for the judges right now.
Mario from Austria there. Hitting that side top rail, front 180, firecracker. Andy James. Just feeling out that top rail.
ZK to the JK.
Max Zib up there, coming in, top rail.
Wow,
Yeah,
Max Zib.
super clean.
Putting on a clinic.
Got young Harry Green.
Harry Green.
Losing a bit of his balance up there on that top rail. He'll be back up.
Ethan on the shovel. This guy's traveled around the world shoveling spots. He's on the big retainer for shoveling. It goes with an inward front 350-50. But we want to see that backflip rodeo to the rail. No pressure. No pressure, but we want to see it.
Sorry. All right, local legend cow. Oh, Ethan in the landing. What happened there? Everyone's all good. We're back on. Got that gap, back 2-7, that centre rail.
And then we're heading straight to Moosehead Bar for an after party. Pirate Brewing putting on the show. Burton Snowball.
All right, under 20 minutes left here in this final. Top 14 riders giving it their all. Luke Stavely, I think he's going to try and do this top rail gap. Let's see what he's got. 50-50, front one, so close.
Josh Anderson, Andy Jones, this is their chance to show you guys what they're made of. They've walked home with about 10,000
Troy Starrick looking to hit the opposite side there to Cam, hitting that top rail. 50. Those guys really giving it their all. Under 20 minutes left in this final. 50-50 through that kink, just coming off the edge there. All right, I got Troy. Troy, how's it going out there tonight, man?
Yeah, it's going good. It's a little windy, but it's still riding really well. Snow's nice and soft, and
You're battling the elements.
a little bit of elements out there, but it's still fun.
You wouldn't have it any other way.
Always, it's bull. It's going to be fun as.
Go rad, man. Troy Starrick there. Bit of a local legend here. Competed for many years. Few podium placements. Having a ball. All right, all riders just heading back up to the top now. Josh Anderson there. I'm sure these guys are starting to get slightly fatigued. They've been going hard, qualified today. Ethan Dice really putting in the hard work there, helping out the riders. Got Murray from Austria, 50-50. He's all good.
Trying to step things up.
Guys really hitting this top transfer gap, showing the technical aspects of their snowboarding. I think we've got Max Zebe about to drop. Just coming a little unstuck there. Still with a huge smile on his face. Harry Green coming in, front 2-7. Harry knows this event really well. Bo Fisher riding hard all night. All right. Let these riders get back up. Park crew do their thing. I think next to drop is young Luke Stavely.
All right, there's about 18 more minutes, riders.
18 minutes left in the 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam. These guys giving it their all.
Go for as many hits as you can in 18 minutes. Big ups to the Mount Bullet Terrain Park crew. These guys have been putting in an effort the last 2 nights to make this thing possible.
All right, we're almost set here. Park crew doing their thing, cleaning it up. Ethan Dice up there on the drop-in ramp.
We got Ethan Diaz up the top, working the run-in for the boys.
Just gonna wait for the all clear from Xander the Marshal here. Make sure we're all safe. Luke Stavely, 50-50, front one.
Going for that 50-50 gap front board to the middle rail. Never been done before. Luke is an absolute menace on the snowboard.
Cal, 50-50, transfer.
Cal shredding it up from Mount Buller, absolutely owning it tonight. Give it up for Cal. Getting ready as well. We got 2 Mount Buller boys absolutely showing the Jindabyne crew how to do it.
Nice gap front lip there on that side rail. So around 17 minutes left, maybe a little bit under. In this final 50-50 through the King. What do these guys got? Got Troy Sturrock up there about to drop. 50-50. Hitting that gap, a little on the back.
Troy's been on fire tonight. Couple more hits, he could be in for the freaking win.
Right. Josh Anderson.
Textbook.
That's what we want to see at this time. We get to the pointy end of the competition. Looks like we've got our Austrian rider Mario here. 50-50.
Scoping up, fly out again.
Alright, these guys really throwing down on their way back up. Do it all again. Make the most of this last 15 or so minutes of this 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam at Mount Buller. Brought to you by GoPro, Pirate Life Brewery, Burton Snowboards and Mount Buller.
the riding's been on clean, but now it's time to see the hammers. We've got 15 of the best snowboarders in the world, and they've got to throw down these next 15 minutes.
Max Sebe flying through there. Got Harry back 2-7 on that side rail.
Putting it down.
Harry's been super consistent tonight. All right, guys, next up, I think we've got Bo Fisher. What's he got? There it is. Huge backflip. Straight to the flat there. Oh, he's not afraid.
You can walk home with some serious cash money.
Like I said, $1,000 for the best trick of the night. This guy's really giving it their all. Hitting that kick 50-50 into a lip slide. Back 2-7.
Give it up for Shaylin. Dean Riddy is absolutely going for it tonight.
Gal sticking that transfer 50-50, hitting that bottom side rail.
Shinderbine better step up.
Smooth gap front lip there.
Daniel Conroy.
All right,
absolutely
under
earning
15
all
minutes
the
left. Troy Sturrock coming in. 50-50.
transfer.
That gap transfer. All right, these guys heading back up. Give it their all. Remember tonight, first prize walks away with $4,000. Second place, $2,000. Third, $1,000. Best trick, another $1,000. Huge prize purse up for grabs here tonight.
All right, don't forget about that after party tonight. Moose Bar from 9 p.m. It's going to be absolutely going on. Pirate Life Brewing, putting on the party in collaboration with Burton. It's going to be a time. I'll see you all there.
All right, we're all set. Sanders giving the all clear.
I'm not sure. Switch back 270.
Hitting that switch.
Josh
Back
is
2-7.
stepping it up a level. For all you skiers out there, that's how I go backwards.
Andy James going for that front lip transfer. Like I said, not long to go. These guys are just going to throw down everything they've got. We're coming in that 50-50 transfer there, which is a big drop down. He's all good. Harry Green coming in. There it is. That 50-50 back to 7.
I want to see that happen, Harry. Harry definitely owns the best trick ever done on this test.
All right, up the top we've got Bo Fisher dropping in. Got over that huge backflip. I think he's got it. I think we'll see that next shot from Bo. Local legend Cal about to drop. I mean, sick out front lip there. Cal having a ball tonight.
We've got 15 more minutes. Minutes left, riders, 15 more minutes.
So we've got 15 minutes left in this final, the 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam. Top 14 rail riders from Australia and around the world here competing. Bo, can I pitch you for a sec? All right, I got Bo Fisher here throwing down. Bo, how you riding tonight? How's the comp?
It's pretty fun. Just trying to back Rody on, so.
We're all pumped to see you ride, man. Get back up.
Thanks, man.
Good luck. Bo Fisher throwing down hard. Bo making his way back up to the top with the rest of the riders. So under 15 minutes left in this final. Little clean up of the landing and we'll get these riders back out here. Sanders giving the all clear, we're dropping. Big gap, 50-50. Right. Troy Starrick here, coming in. Nose bonk to flat. That was sick. Like I said, these guys getting creative. That's what the judges want to see. Max coming in.
Just not getting there.
He's got time to get back up and get that. Under 15 minutes to go.
Massive shout out to ZK, hooking up with the JK.
Josh Anderson coming in, switch. Getting a little caught up there.
Really going for it. Josh is one of the best up-and-coming rail riders in the Southern Hemisphere.
Andy James getting that transfer there. Those guys putting it down in the last 15 minutes. I don't envy the judges. And we've got Murray here coming in that transfer, 50-50. Front 2-7.
Front 450, money on.
Harry Green. Oh! He's up. Harry's all good.
These guys are putting their bodies on the line tonight. This ain't no friendly feature. This is something to throw $10,000 of effort into.
I'll drop in. Little gap board slide. A few more riders up there, then we'll get the rest of the team back up.
Team Reedy going for the back three potentially.
Bo Fisher dropping. Big back tail on that side rail. All right,
10 more minutes.
10 minutes left. All these guys battered and bruised coming up.
10 more minutes. Who wants to see some serious action?
I'm going to let him get up there. All right, under 10 minutes to go in this final, the 14th annual Cattleman's Rail Jam. These guys have been thrown down all day in the qualifiers, now putting it on at night for this huge final. There's a huge crowd here watching these guys, amping them up.
These guys are going to absolutely throw down. And then 9 p.m. at Moosehead Bar. We'll see you all there.
All right, we've got the park crew doing their thing, just getting that landing right. I think we're all set to go. 10 minutes left. Nice little gap front board. All right, Troy Starrick coming in. Little tap back 180 on the side there. We want to see that. Andy James with that 50-50 transfer there, super clean. He's been ripping all night. All right, Xander getting these riders back up. Not much time left. All right, squad's back up. Josh Anderson, get that back to 7. We got Mario going for this transfer, 50-50, front 2-7.
We're getting there for the last few minutes. Hands in the air. Come on.
Green. All right, we're getting to the pointy end of this comp. Not long to go. These guys are giving it their all. Cal coming in here. Got 50-50 on that sight ride. Cal getting the local support up here. Bo wasn't quite right. Getting back up there.
Give it up for Dean Mooney.
All right, Troy Starrick dropping in, going for that back. He sticks that back one bonk on the side wall there. That is a good 12 to 14 foot drop there.
It is getting close.
Andy James hitting that transfer. Gap back lip. All right, looks like Bo Fish is back up. He's got the drop and he wants. Going for this side launch to the center rail. I don't think I've ever seen that before. All right, guys heading back up. They're all starting to look a little tired. I know they got a lot left in them.
Absolutely going up. And it's going to go up even more at the Moosehead Bar from 9 o'clock. Pirate Brewing, Jordan, JK to the ZK. It's going to be going off.
All right, we're nearing the end of this 4-8 Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam. These top 14 riders been thrown down all night. Under 10 minutes left. Let's see what these guys can do. Getting that landing nice and crisp, nice and clean. Stand up. All right, here we go. Squad's back up. Get the drop. Huge gap. Hitting, using that side ramp, yapping over that top transfer rail. Mario coming in, hitting the transfer, 50-50, front 2-7. Going for it. Harry Green. For the local, Cal hitting that side rail, been ripping all night. Is he going to celebrate regardless tonight, I'm sure. That back 2-7. Troy Starrick about to drop, pointing to that side transfer rail. Super clean 50-50 transfer. Andy James with that tail tap right on the top of that rail.
Alright guys, we've got under 5 minutes left. This is the last hit for the riders.
So we're under 5 minutes for these guys to do what they got to do. Got 2 more riders at the top of the drop in. Once they get through, we'll get everyone back up. Gap back tail.
Alright, it is last
Joe.
hit, riders, last hit.
Bo Fisher sticking that huge transfer front lip off that side launch ramp.
Shutting it down right now.
All right. Looks like each rider's going to get one more hit at this. This is it. The grand finale.
One more hit, impress the judges.
All right, all riders heading back up to that top of the scaffolding there, taking their time for their final hits. Just got the official last hits call from Xander, marshalling this event.
Once again, it's huge.
Guys look like they're ready, strapped in, ready to go. We're just waiting for the park crew to break that landing one last time.
14 years in the ranking. I reckon it's going to go for another 14 years.
Looks like we're almost set.
The level of riding
Last
just keeps
hits
getting
of this
bigger
top
and bigger and bigger
14
and bigger.
rail riders from the
This
country
last hit really counts
and
down to
international,
riders.
giving it
How
their all here
much
tonight at
the
Mount
line
Buller.
for $10,000 up for grabs. Who's gonna
Looks
take
like
it
we're
out?
off and running.
I don't know.
All right.
Give it up for Dean Riddy, Mount Buller local, putting on an absolute performance.
There we go. That huge transfer front board there by Josh Anderson. This guy's really giving it their all. Harry Green coming in. Gap to 7. Riding away. Harry's been super consistent tonight.
360. Holy shit.
All right, we've got Troy Starrick up there strapping in for his last hit. Troy riding super good, coming in with a backflip. Sending it out there. The crowd loved it.
That's a JK and Zeke have ever seen one. Shout out to Sammy Sugar, who's really putting on the show tonight. Eddie James!
Back 360 onto that center rail. Andy James. All right, Bo Fisher dropping in, hitting that side transfer. Just getting over that knob there. Crazy. Local legend Cal dropping in for the last time tonight. Sick. Gap front board. Looks like we've got 2 riders left up there. All right, we've got our Austrian counterpart, Mario here, last rider. Hitting that transfer 50-50. So close. All right, and that's it.
All right, that is a wrap. Burton Cattleman, boys, annual jam. Make sure you guys hang around. We're going to announce the winners and we're hitting the after party. In 2 minutes, we'll be announcing the winners. Do not go anywhere. After parties and movies here from 9 p.m. DJ Casband hitting the decks. Thank you so much for coming out tonight. It's been an incredible evening. Thanks for coming against the weather. Hold on, we've got a bunch of swag to give away. Who wants some? Alright, who wants some prizes? We're throwing swag out. Thanks to Burton Snowboards. Here we go. Put your hands up.
All right, here we go. Ash McCann stoking out the crowd. Little Zephyr there, our youngest competitor ever at the Burton Cattleman Draft Jam. Stoking out the crowd, throwing out the product there. Little Zephyr man stoked. He rode super good all day. We've got all the riders here waiting. Really put on an epic show for all this crew. Now the judges have the hard task of looking through that trick list, tallying up the scores. See where these guys are going to end up, who's going to get on the podium. Don't forget, we've got that epic new prize, return trip to the US to compete in the Burton qualifiers. That'll get judged by Max and Ethan. The crowd is going berserk here with this product. Little Zephyr throwing stuff out like a little crazy man. Like I said, we've got hundreds of people here watching this event. So all these guys stoked, had a great time. Now we wait for the placings and the final celebration. We're gonna find something without it. All right, I've got Zephyr here, the youngest competitor ever at the Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam. Zeph, how was the comp?
Great.
You had a good night?
Yeah, it was amazing.
So good to see you out there with all the big boys, man. You had a ripping time, you were shredding, you qualified with all those guys. Are we going to see you back next year?
Yep.
We've got big things to come, right?
Yep.
Rad, man. Hope you had a rad night. I think the crowd loved watching you. Well done.
Thank you.
Little Zephyr there, the youngest competitor ever at the Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam. 12 years old, little shredder. Big things to come from that kid. All right, I got Harry Green here, Mount Buller, Mansfield local legend. Harry, how was the event?
It was unreal, as always, Ralph. I always have a great time riding with my mates. It's unreal.
You got the crowd support back here. We all love Harry, don't we?
Shout out to the Mount Buller Property Services crew right behind me.
There we go.
If you ever need good accom at Buller, Mount Buller Apartment Rentals.
There we go. Harry supporting the local business, the local crew. Harry, you rode super sick tonight, man. Super consistent, always good, always got a smile on your face, man. Well done.
Thank you very much, Ralph. Cheers, I appreciate it.
Pleasure. Harry Green, local legend. Had an epic night riding with all the rest of the boys. Now we just sit and wait, see what these judges come up with. They've got the hard job of really seeing who's going to take out this 14th annual Burton Cattleman's Rail Jam event. So let's see what they come back with. All right, while the judges do their thing and tally up all the scores, we're just going to throw to a quick commercial break and we'll come back to see who took out this great event. We'll see you guys soon.
Take that. That's for you.
Only 3 hours from Melbourne, at Mount Buller, you'll never miss a moment. What did we do on the weekend? Well, just 3 hours from Melbourne, I got in a little exercise. The kids played in the park. We enjoyed the fresh air, and my hubby went for a ride. It was wonderful to treat ourselves with all of this right on our doorstep. At Mount Buller, you'll never miss a moment.
All right, thank you. That was an ad from our sponsor there, GoPro. I've got Max Zebe here, our Burton rider from Austria. Max, you competed in the comp. How was the riding tonight?
Oh man, it was a lot of fun. Like, as I said before, like I was kind of sketched out yesterday. I wasn't boarding much, and I felt actually kind of right, a little weak on my legs because I have been surfing for a couple of times. It's summer in Europe, so I loved it, and it's been one of the craziest levels I've seen in a while on a rail jam. Like, people been shredding it in the final, and I'm stoked to ride. I had a lot of fun, and yeah,
I could tell, man, you were smiling the whole way through that comp, amping up all the crew. It was great to see. I think we're not far off finding out who's going to take out this event tonight. So thank you. Great to have you in Australia.
Thanks
great
for
to have
having
you
me,
at
guys.
Mount Buller. We hope to see you here soon.
It's been a fun trip. Thank you so much.
Legend.
Yeah.
All right.
You.
Josh, you're running in the States, mate. You're competing this
All right.
Burton qualifiers, 7 Springs, Pennsylvania.
So I think we have a winner. Josh Anderson just won the Burton qualifiers. Looks like Josh is off to the US on an all expenses paid return trip to Seven Springs.
Yes,
Josh
Zephyr.
getting super tech out there. Along with Josh, young Zephyr, the 12-year-old, is going to Seven Springs in Pennsylvania to compete in the Burton qualifiers. So return trip for both those guys to head over. Super sick. Zephyr is stoked. Little shredder.
All night, best all-round competitor.
Those guys really put in. Little Z-Man off to the US again. He's no stranger to that place.
All right, next up we've got the Spin to Win Award from the Donut Shop. We've got Andy James, front 270 on, 270 out.
Andy James
Andy.
taking out the Spin to Win award there. Sponsored by the local Donut King down here at Mount Buller.
And he's got the Spin to Win. All right, next up we're dropping Best Trick. Best trick of the night was Bo Fisher.
All right, Bo Fisher taking out Best Trick. $1,000 for Bo. Bo riding hard all night, throwing down.
Very sure to throw it down tonight.
Super sick to see him walk away with that mega check and that Best Trick.
We got first, second, and third. In third place for the 14th annual Cattleman's Rail Jam, Josh Anderson.
Coming in third place, Josh Anderson back on the podium. $1,000 cash. Ripping all night.
Give it up for Josh, third place.
Counter that new frontside ale there.
All right.
Mega check,
Second
GoPro.
place. Very
Yeah,
tightly
Josh.
flowed. Troy Sturrock.
Second place goes to Troy Sturrock. Ripping all night. No
Give it up
stranger
for
to the
Troy.
podium.
Troy's been absolutely killing it on the snowboarding scene at the moment.
Troy walking around with $2,000.
$2,000.
GoPro.
$1,000 for Josh.
Frontside ale.
All right. Now you're
Sick
ready
to
for
see
your 14th
Troy
annual Cattleman's
up there on the
Rail
podium
Jam
again.
winner, Andy James.
Coming in first place, Andy James. $4,000 in his pocket. Smile from ear to ear.
That's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see
Andy
you
ripping
next
all
week.
night. Walking away with the top podium spot. Well deserved. Thanks to our sponsors, GoPro, Pirate Life Brewery, Burton Snowboards, Mount Buller for the 14th annual Cattleman's Rail Jam. We got our winners. Everyone walking away stoked. Yep. Lots of high fives and hugs going on here. Andy, congratulations, bro. How you feeling?
Stoked, man. I can't believe it.
You rode super sick all night, man. Walking away with the check, $4,000.
Yeah, man, I've been coming to Cattleman's for, God, I can't even count how many years now. It's been ages, you know, trying every year, and guess this is my year.
And you did it, man. You rode super good. Sick, man. Congrats. Well deserved. There's our number one, first place, Cattleman's 14th Rajam. So there we have it. That's it. Grand finale. Everyone rode super good. Thanks to all our sponsors. Thanks to the crowd. Thanks to all the riders. We hope to see you next year. Good night.
Take that. That's for you.
Only 3 hours from Melbourne, at Mount Buller, you'll never miss a moment. What did we do on the weekend? Well, just 3 hours from Melbourne, I got in a little exercise. The kids played in the park. We enjoyed the fresh air, and my hubby went for a ride. It was wonderful to treat ourselves with all of this right on our doorstep. At Mount Buller, you'll never miss a moment.